I'm Lisa Oswald, the Awake Energy Channel for the workspace of Pleiadian Great Light. These precious Pleiadian pearls of helpful wisdom are channeled messages of light and energy from my books and are for you to enjoy on your journey home so you can remember who you truly are now. Question: do we have any angelics in the room? Yes, they are guiding the ley lines a little bit and recapturing anything left behind someplace. Angelics are very good at that. Angelics are very good at helping to hone in on you more sharply so you can catch more visions of you at work or play wherever it seems to speak more clearly of you-ness wherever you look. That is their role here. It's not for us to think about what new role angelics are playing in our lives. Rather, they would like it if we just noticed more of us here in all directions. They are very much tuned into that wonderful quality of uniqueness, discovering its own pathless path. Angelics are so nice. Question: how can I start noticing more light? My mind wants a starting place. Right, the mind wants a name and a number to call on. Just remember that because the mind is used to the path of objectiveness. The light body only knows movement, and the mind can't get a fix on this because it's light. So where does that leave your answer? Home, right? You don't need that question. It was a reversal of the way it is. Our minds are trained to think out answers before they come to us. We already know them. Our light body has already established the facts of the case. So, experience is motion, a kind of motion detector ship. Your soul light rings a note of familiarity which sometimes the angels let you hear. It's like music. It's like wafting music through space, and many people hear that angelic sound. They may call it something. Maybe a bird flies by, or the bubbling brook, or the sky, and it reminds you of something home. There are so many different things that the angels motion us to notice. Sometimes beautiful beings and angels assist in the multiplication process of that initial giving impulse. We all see that in our lives. It's a bit of a reflex. We may or may not be aware of how deeply rippled this universe is, or how one gift multiplies itself out in all directions, changing to fit the appropriateness of the route that's been chosen. Angel beings often arise and come floating along when we've given a gift to someone out of deep compassion for the suffering of those near and around us. Beautiful beings and angels, of course, are not flat. They have an almost unlimited ability to move through what seems to be spatial relationships between our forms. Beautiful angel beings. The original gift is appreciated at that moment. That gift energy assists in that unfolding process, so it can go farther than you think. It goes quite far. Those kinds of gifts are immeasurable. So good. Question: can I ask angels for help? It's a great question because it's an aspect of ourselves that's always available for upliftment. Angels are all around, and they are busy doing what angels do. They are also asking for a place in your understanding, in your own understanding of yourself. They can be appreciated on the level of heart and feeling. Everyone here has invited angels into their world at different times. Sometimes we cry for them, and sometimes we're happy for them, and sometimes we are sad because we don't think they are around us. It's a part of ourselves that's energetically connected and sometimes feels missing, so we call to that part of ourselves. In that respect, angel work is very illuminating because we call to ourselves that energy, to the energy of that angel, if we want to say angel, or we can say deva, or we can say nature spirit, or we can say loved one. Sometimes people call to their loved ones who have passed away, or anyone who inspires, like a teacher. These are all energies we're entertaining in some part of our psyche. In some wonderful part of ourselves, we entertain the angel's energy for upliftment. Angel energy is worthwhile to explore. It connects you with a greater experience of who you are. When you bring the angels into your awareness, always ask for something to effect change. Do not ask to change something outside of yourself, because all changes come from within your own energy system. You can allow those angels to mesh with who you already are and your own energy, so you can experience more angelic energy that's your own. Angels, in that sense, aren't free-floating, although we can see them that way sometimes, or we can invite them to have a deeper connection within ourselves, or something on the level of love, some upliftment on the level of love, of healing, of happiness. Angel work is never done. No rest for the angels. That's okay. Lots of angels here tonight. Lots of angels everywhere on this plane, too. So good. Angels can manifest a very strong form when needed, so you might run into an angel on this plane. They can have hard bodies and light bodies, both. Angels can manifest in form when desired, but not for very long periods of time, not for a lifetime. Angels have been known to be on the earth plane, but that's another story. Question: do you have any tips on how I can notice my angels? Angelics watch over those finer qualities of our light body, so when the view comes back, they're right there to pick it up and make it ours. So you can catch them out of the corner of your eye, looking a little bit backward sometimes. You can sometimes have that sense of looking behind from within yourself and seeing if you notice some light or glimpse of yourself in that reflection. That might lead you to discover more of where you are when you notice angels. This is a reflective process. Those beings step forward just enough so we can catch a glimpse of our own light. They appreciate being in that process of self-reflection. That's their gift. You can just practice looking within, behind, and upwards a little bit and asking for some more noticing of that movement that's specific to that kind of being that you have brought in right now. Your being has a very high-pitched sound, so you may notice that first. It may catch your attention in the hearing department before it translates as visual or feeling also. That particular angel is moving around at a very high speed. So when you are very happy, your ability to catch that high speed gets easier. When you find more happiness opening up, you'll automatically find more connectedness with that high-speed being that's behind you. It's behind you almost always, because it's traveling so fast that you may not notice it in front, even though this is happening all the time in all directions. It's happening too fast to notice. Coming from in front, You might catch it that way, but mostly from behind and mostly in a happy state.